What's up, Nerd Army? It's Shredded Nerd here. I'm doing a bit of an ad-lib here, a bit of an improvised video. I want to explain to you guys how much a short video with 1 million views gets in terms of revenue. First of all, we'll look at this other short video I did about the restoration of the original graphics in Halo Combat Evolved. As you see here, it got about $10, that's in Australian dollars, so that's not amazing for 58,000, but what you need to keep in mind is that the majority of these views come from what's called the short shelf. The short shelf tends to yield less ad revenue on average. So, drumroll please, let's see how much money the 1 million view video made. Yes, you're reading that correctly, it made $3.64. Now, the first question you probably have is, why on earth did a video with 1 million views only make less than $4? Well, there may well be a glitch. I haven't asked YouTube, I haven't taken anything up, but there may be a problem. But the more likely answer is, in my opinion, that again, if you look at where the views came from for the video, the traffic sources, you'll see that the vast majority of views are from the shorts shelf. So keep in mind, it was a short video, and obviously videos with less watch time, videos that are shorter, do attract less revenue on average. But to have this vast gap is a bit ridiculous. I'll go into the revenue tab and look at it closely. You can see the RPM is quite poor. Yes, it does make sense that a shorter video will get less ad revenue per view, but this kind of difference is immense. It's actually ridiculous. So why is that? Part of it I feel is the fact that almost all of the 1 million views from this video were from the shorts shelf. It didn't really get any from any other source. But if you look at this other video that got nearly 60,000 views, there were plenty that were from just the homepage and various other sources. And as you can see, because of that, it did much better. So ultimately, what I learned from this experience is that the shorts shelf can very clearly be very helpful for certain things like increasing your viewer base, gaining an audience, attracting views, but they're not something you can rely on for an entire channel, as evidenced by the amount of revenue you make from it. And yes, this isn't a joke. I'm not trying to manipulate anything. It really is this bad. And if you go and watch this video, you can see that there isn't anything controversial. There isn't anything really that could possibly drag it down besides the fact that it's basically got all its views from the shorts shelf. So I guess this is advice for all members of the Nerd Army. You know, just watch out. If you're wanting to be a YouTuber yourself, the shorts shelf can be very good for getting a lot of views. This is actually my first video with over 1 million views. First of many, hopefully. Subscribe. But it's one of my worst in terms of revenue. So just keep that in mind. You cannot make a significant amount of money off the shorts shelf. You need to seek sponsorships. You need to make money some other way. You need to have another plan. This is just, it's honestly ridiculous, really. Anyway, thanks for watching my rant, my unscripted going off. Thank you all, and goodbye.